Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Let's talk Harry and Meghan. So the palace has approved a baby mama video to be filmed at Buckingham Palace, even though it is a rule that no filming should happen at Buckingham Palace. And they've gone ahead and also commented on the video that is filmed. And yet people are trying to convince everyone that they're not watching every move Meghan is doing. Right, okay, we get it now. And the next thing I wanted to cover is where Meghan's wine is coming out July 1st. And we see they're trying to make it to be about Princess Diana's birthday. But let us look at what Prince Harry said about July 1st in his book, Spare. Quote, "It occurred to me how uncanny, how surreal, how bizarre that this marathon conversation should have begun on July 1st, 2016, my mother's 55th birthday." End quote. So July 1st has a special meaning for Harry and Meghan, but outside of the significance of the day for Meghan and Harry, aside from it being Princess Diana's birthday, Meghan does not need permission to launch her wine on Princess Diana's birthday if that was the only significance. Harry stands right here as Princess Diana's son. The son, by the way, that is doing everything to uphold and honor his mother's memory, not call her paranoid, but actually asking for and receiving an apology in her name. So for them over there to act like Meghan needs permission, she does not need permission to use anything of Diana's or wear anything of Diana's. She does not. And the next thing I'd like to cover is where there are headlines trying to get people to be outraged that Meghan is outsourcing the making of her tea. And I am not sure why that is such a huge shock. I'm sure they're not asking the left behinds over there to be making their things in their kitchen over there. I didn't think that there wasn't a chance that somebody else would be making her tea. This coordinated attack and monetization of outrage against Meghan is so transparent, and they know it's transparent, but they're not going to stop. They have not been given the directive to stop. Meghan is not running for office. Meghan has left the whole news cycle over there for the left behinds. And still, they're not just scrutinizing what she does, they're attacking what she does. They are supposed to make money off of her, but she's not supposed to make money off of her own efforts. But still, she rise. Another thing I'd like to touch on is the negative headlines that I see coming Kate's way. And while I hear some people saying that it is a tide turning or the media is finally getting back to where they used to be and calling her lazy and all of that, in my opinion, they're just using the past vitriol on Meghan as a strategic blueprint to garner her more sympathy and more popularity by allowing negative headlines to swirl just long enough to trigger a protective public response. That is my opinion. Much like when huge surge of support that she received when people feared that the institution had silenced or even harmed her. Now, when they put out this controlled kind of chaos, and it is meant to reframe her as a beloved, wronged figure. So now, when she goes to like an event like Wimbledon, now nobody is going to say anything because people are going to start thinking that behind the palace walls, she's not having such a great time. And the media is against her also. So the public needs to rally around her. There's also this careful layering on the stress that she's under, and she's recovering from the big C. So it's this kind of layering that they're putting where they're putting this negativity that is combined with painting her as this sympathetic, almost lonely figure that needs huge support now because she's not getting it. Because we all know with just a phone call, all of this could stop. So, having said that, my point is, I think this is all orchestrated because those people over there, they have been around for 1,000 years, and no matter how it ebbs and flows, they have no intention of going anywhere. They have the money, they have all the people behind in gray suits. They have it. They think they can weather the storm. They just need more popularity, and they'll do anything and try anything to get that done. And lastly, people are beginning to get their as ever products, and Megan is showcasing it on her as ever official website. So that is so lovely to see those coming in, and I'm waiting to get mine. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you like my content, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And talk to you soon. Bye.